Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to solve the numericals of exercise 2.2 from NCERT textbook. Question number 1 is, find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. In the last video, we have seen the relationship between zeros and coefficients of various polynomials like linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial. In this exercise, we will focus on the relationship between the zeros and coefficients of quadratic polynomial. Okay, we know that a quadratic polynomial, it is given by ax square plus bx plus c, and the sum of zeros, it is given by uh, sum of zeros, it is given by minus b by a, where minus b is coefficient of x and a is this, I will write minus, and this is coefficient of x square, and product of zeros is, it is given by c by a, where c is constant term and a is coefficient of x square. Okay, so we need to solve the numericals. And we need to find the zeros. Then we need to verifying in the sense, we need to uh, find sum of zeros and product of zeros. Okay, so question number 1, first one, x square minus 2x minus 8. Okay, so now p of x is given as x square minus 2x minus 8. We need to find the zeros of this quadratic polynomial first. Then we need to verify the relationship between zeros and coefficient. Okay, so there are different methods to find the zeros. I will go with the splitting of middle term. In splitting of middle term, yes, before I will just write down what are a here, b and c. Okay, so a is, this is our general quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c. So x square coefficient is a, so here x square coefficient will be, if nothing is there, it is understood that it is 1. And b is it is the coefficient of x, so here the coefficient of x is minus 2. And c is a constant term, so constant term is minus 8. Okay, so now coming to the splitting of this quadratic polynomial. So we have to split in such a way that when we add, we should get minus 2x, and when we multiply we should get x into, or I mean 1 into minus 8 you should get. Okay, so that is when we add, that is sum we should get, that is b equals to minus 2, and product, that is a into c. Product of what? Product of a and c, product of a and c. So a is 1 and c is minus 8, so it is minus 8. When we are splitting this middle term, we should, when we add we should get minus 2, and when we multiply we should get minus 8. Okay, so let us split it properly. Let me write down x square minus 2x minus 8. Okay, so now let me split this 2x. I will split like this, x square, I will write minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. Okay, so here when I add these two terms, minus 4x plus 2x, it will be minus 2x, and when I multiply minus 4x into 2x, I will get minus 8 minus 8. Okay, minus 8. So let us take common between these two terms. In these two we have x common, so I can write x minus 4. In these two I can take 2 common, so I will write here as plus 2. So x minus 4. Again these two terms are common, so x minus 4 in the bracket we left with x plus 2, x minus 4 and x plus 2. So here the zeros of the quadratic polynomial are x equals to 4 and x equals to minus 2, x equals to 4 and x equals to minus. So we get zeros as 4 and minus 2. Okay, so now sum of zeros, or let me write down what we have got. The values of x square minus 2x minus 8 is 0 when x is equals to minus 2 and x is equals to 4. Therefore zeros of x square minus 2x minus 8 are 4 and minus 2, 4 and minus 2. Okay, now we need to verify the relationship between the coefficient and the zeros. So we know that sum of zeros, okay, this we will try to verify. Sum of zeros is equals to we have 4 and 2, so add it, 4 plus of minus 2, it is 2, or in the another way I can write this as 2 upon 1, or I can write minus 2 outside the bracket. But okay, let me write down clearly. I got sum of zeros as 2. Thus it can be written as minus of minus 2 upon 1. Okay, so minus outside. Let me compare this with the given equation. So minus 2 is the coefficient of x, or we have written minus 2 as b. Okay, so minus 2 as b, so this will be b upon a is 1, so I write this as a. It is minus b by a, minus b by. Okay, so product of zeros is 4 into minus 2, which is minus 8. This minus 8 I can write as minus 8 by 1, or this is c, minus 8 is c upon a, c upon a. Okay, we have got the relation, that is minus b is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square, and minus 8 is the coefficient of constant, I mean this is a constant term, and 1 is coefficient of x square. So we have got the relation between, we have verified the relation between the zeros and coefficient of polynomial. Second part, 4s square minus 4s plus 1. Okay, p of x is given as 4s square minus 4s plus 1. Let me write down the coefficients. So a is 4, b is minus 4, and c is 1. Okay, so a is the coefficient of s square. Instead of x, here it is replaced with s. Okay, so it is similar to 4x square minus 4x plus 1. Okay, we are comparing with ax square plus bx plus c. So a is 4, b is minus 4, c is 1. C is 1. Okay, so now first we need to find the zeros of this given quadratic polynomial, then we have to verify the relation between the zeros and the coefficients of quadratic polynomial. Okay, so we have to get the zeros of this polynomial. For that we need to split this term. We need to split 4s in such a way that when we add we should get, that is b as minus 4, and when we multiply we should get product, that is a into c. 4 into 1 is plus 4. When we add this middle term I should get minus 4, and when I multiply these two term, that is a into c, I should get plus 4. In that way I need to split. Okay, let me split like this. I can write 4s as minus 2s plus of 1. Okay, so this minus 2s it will become as minus 4s, and when I multiply, that is 2 into 2 I get plus 4, minus 2 into minus 2 I will get plus 4. Okay, when I add minus 2 I get minus 4. When I multiply minus 2 into minus 2 I will get plus 4. So I can take common between these two terms and these two terms, so 2s will be common. I can write 2s minus 1. So here I can take minus 1 as common. I get in the bracket 2s minus 1. Again I can take 2s minus 1, 2s minus 1 as common, so 2s minus 1, and we left with 2s minus 1. Okay, or when we equate it to 0, when we make p of, when we make this, I should write p of x as say p of s. It should be p of s. Okay, when I make this as 0 I get s equals to 1 by 2. So the values of 4s square minus 4s plus 1 is 0 when s is equals to 1 by 2. Okay, this is the 0. Now product and sum, then let me go with sum of zeros. It will give us, simply add 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay, I got two zeros with same value, that is 1 by 2. So I am adding 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. I get half, I get 1. Okay, so 1, I can write this as, I can write this as, okay, I can write this as minus 4 upon 4. Let me take minus outside the bracket. When I multiply minus minus it will be plus, so it is plus, and 4 by 4 it will be 1. Okay, simply I have written this as minus outside and minus 4 inside the bracket divided by 4. When you simplify this I will get plus 1. So I can get this as minus 4 is b term and minus is outside, so minus b upon 4 is a, minus b upon 4. Similarly, product of zeros is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. I will get this as 1 by 4. So I should write it properly. 1 is the constant term, which is c, and 4 is the coefficient of a, so c by a.